The world has enjoyed years of calm thanks to the return of superheroes. The Parr family is now more united than ever, juggling normal life with hero duties. Bob trains Dash to control his hyperspeed more responsibly. Helen works with a small hero task force to respond to international emergencies. Violet is applying for college while secretly balancing missions. But in the background, a mysterious tech signal begins pulsing across the globe. Jack is now in early childhood but still possesses dozens of unstable powers. His abilities trigger randomly, causing small disasters around the house. The government sets up a special research unit to help analyze his potential. Edna Mode creates a new suit that can adapt to Jack's transformations. Despite the chaos, Jack becomes a key hope for the future of heroism. But his powers also attract the attention of dangerous forces. The government forms Project Stability to regulate super abilities worldwide. Heroes are asked to register, sparking a debate among both heroes and civilians. Helen supports transparency for safety, while Bob worries about misuse. New super teens appear online, revealing their powers publicly for fame. This sudden exposure fuels fear that superhuman conflicts could rise again. The Parr family gets caught between politics and heroism. A masked figure known only as Cypher hijacks communication networks globally. Cypher claims to liberate humanity from superpowered dominance. The villain releases advanced drones capable of neutralizing superpowers temporarily. Authorities scramble to understand Cypher's technology. Every superhero becomes a potential target. The Parr family realizes this threat is unlike anything they've faced. Bob organizes intense training sessions in their underground bunker. Violet practices new force field techniques that can bend gravity. Dash learns to create sonic speed vortexes for defense. Helen sharpens her long-range elasticity combat skills. Even Jack participates, though his powers remain unpredictable. The family prepares for a war of technology versus superpowers. Frozone investigates the source of Cypher's power disruptions. He discovers abandoned research labs tied to the old Syndrome Corporation. Encrypted files reveal that Cypher is using evolved forms of Syndrome's tech. Frozone barely escapes when drones attack him during the mission. He brings critical intel to the Parr family. The threat becomes personal. They must finish what Syndrome started. Young heroes worldwide begin to join forces after Cypher's threat grows. Some have elemental abilities, some are tech-enhanced, others barely trained. The Parr family mentors a small group to keep them safe. Dash becomes a big brother figure to a young lightning-powered team. Violet teaches stealth and emotional balance to nervous recruits. A new generation forms, inspired by the Incredibles. Cypher launches coordinated drone attacks across major cities. Power-neutralizing waves sweep through hero zones. Many heroes lose access to their abilities temporarily. Chaos erupts as civilians panic and global systems malfunction. The Parr family intervenes, saving hundreds despite heavy resistance. Cypher's message: this is only the beginning. Governments order a worldwide state of emergency. Hero movements are restricted until counter-technology is developed. Helen leads a diplomatic mission to restore trust in superheroes. Bob becomes restless, feeling those limits endanger innocent lives. Arguments arise within the family over strategy versus action. Cypher's influence spreads through fear and manipulation. Edna uncovers a hidden message embedded in old Omnidroid code. The message suggests that Syndrome had a secret apprentice. The apprentice specialized in neurotech weapons. This revelation shakes the family. Cypher may not be a stranger. Bob fears his past confrontation created a new villain. They begin hunting down all remaining Syndrome facilities. Frozone and Violet sneak into an underwater tech vault near Nomanison Island. They discover Cypher's power core, the device generating suppression waves. The core is guarded by advanced drones and sonic traps. Violet's gravity field saves them from a collapsing corridor. They return with partial blueprints of the core. Destroying it becomes the key objective. Dash secretly experiments with pushing his speed limits. He manages to phase through solid material for milliseconds. This new ability could help them breach Cypher's shield barriers. Bob praises Dash for his bravery, but warns him about the danger. Dash feels he has finally stepped out of his father's shadow. He prepares to use his power in the final assault. Cypher targets Jack-Jack, knowing his unpredictable powers could alter everything. A drone squad kidnaps Jack-Jack from the Parr home during a blackout. His powers erupt wildly, destroying half the drones mid-air. But Cypher manages to capture him using a power-neutralizing chamber. The family is devastated, especially Bob. Saving Jack-Jack becomes the new mission. Helen leads the new young heroes to defend major cities. Bob forms a strike team with Frozone, Dash, and Violet. Edna remotely guides them through the cyber labyrinths protecting Cypher. The world watches as heroes unite for the biggest mission in years. Tensions rise as time is running out for Jack-Jack. The family remains determined despite global pressure. Cypher's base is a floating techno-fortress hidden in the upper atmosphere. Shield barriers pulse with power-neutralizing energy. Dash phases through the barrier to unlock the gate from inside. The team infiltrates stealthily, fighting through drone battalions. Violet's fields protect them from electromagnetic traps. The fortress feels like Syndrome's legacy reborn. Cypher reveals himself, a young genius named Axion, Syndrome's final apprentice. He believes technology, not superpowers, should rule the future. He claims heroes create imbalance, and his mission is to reset society. Axion blames the Parr family for the death of his mentor. He vows to finish what Syndrome started by eliminating all supers. Jack-Jack is strapped inside a massive energy extractor machine. Bob breaks into the extractor chamber as alarms blare. Dash disables drones while Violet forms a tunnel shield through lasers. Frozone freezes mechanical joints to stall the machine. Helen arrives just in time, stretching through vents to reach Jack-Jack. Jack-Jack awakens with burning cosmic-like energy. His uncontrolled power begins tearing the fortress apart. Axion activates a self-destruct sequence to crash the fortress into a major city. He believes sacrificing millions will prove his point about instability. The Parr family splits up. Some fight Axion, others stop the descent. Violet uses her gravity warp field to slow the falling structure. Dash spins in a hyperspeed vortex to create lift. Bob confronts Axion in the control room for a final showdown. Jack-Jack unleashes a controlled energy burst, erasing the suppression tech. Bob defeats Axion, shutting down the self-destruct sequence seconds before impact. The fortress collapses harmlessly into the ocean. Heroes worldwide regain their powers fully. The world cheers as the Parr family returns home. Jack-Jack is declared the miracle super of the new era. The global hero registry is rewritten to protect, not control, supers. Young heroes join new academies inspired by the Parr family. Helen becomes an ambassador for super rights. Bob trains next-gen heroes with Frozone. Violet leaves for college, confident in her role as a mentor. And Jack-Jack continues to surprise everyone, hinting at future adventures.